Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining my channel today. I'm going to show you how to use sum, average, and if functions. Here we have our example of YouTube University Students Marks Academic Year 2020-2021, and we have the course units as Zoom, WhatsApp, Twitter, and Facebook. We have our list of students here, but we want to see how are we going to apply our formula. Of course, we said it is sum, average, and if. So we are going to use sum here because we know sum is just like a total of something. Then average is what we call like the middle, something in between. The average score is like what is in between those scores. So that is what we call average. Then the grade is a logical way of getting it, like how somebody performed, but we need the system to get it in a systematic way. Like it should be able to read that if this happens like this, then this should be the answer. That is how we are going to use this area. So let's get started with the sum. So one thing we need to know is with Microsoft Excel, every formula starts with is equals to. Actually, it starts with equal signs. So we're going to say equals to sum. We have sum here, we're going to click it. So now we want to first work on the first student, then we see. Now for us to add all of this, you're going to say B5, we shall pick the first one, the first subject, and then the last one. So the first subject is Zoom, of which it is B5, B, then this is 5. So we're going to say B5, B5. You see the sign? Everyone knows how to call. You know how you've always been writing it. B5, then the last subject here is E5. You close the bracket. That is how you get sum. It's very simple. This is another formula. You can decide to clear this. Then you have another way, like is equals to. Yes, put is equals to. Then you say sum. You just click this and drag up to the last course unit. Even if there are 100 course units, click up to the last. When you finish, press enter. See, it gives you the same answer. Now we cannot enter for all these students. There is a very simple trick you're going to use. You can either just, you see this plus of mine is bold. When you bring it here at the corner, it becomes very small. When it reaches there, you can click and drag down up to the end of all students. You realize this formula has been applied in all this. That is how you can do. You can as well be able to do this. You come here, then you double click. See, it's all the same. You get the same thing. Now let's get something new, that is average. How are we going to get the average? Still as just like the sum, you're going to click the cell where you want to calculate from. Then you say equals to average. See, when you finish putting average, you still use the same way you got sum. You say B5 and put your sign, E5, and you close the bracket, enter. You see, this is the average score of this area. This is the average score. You can as well do like the other one, say equals to average. You double click, then you highlight this up to the last course unit, you press enter. It gives you the same. Then you can drag and drop this, all this area. So that is how you do average. Now let's go to if. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you more about if, special for if, but here we're going to just deal with how are we going to get the grades. Remember, we have our guide here, which is below 50. That child must get F, that is failed. Between 50 to 60 is C minus, between 60 to 70 is C plus, just like that. Above 90 is A. So let's see, can Excel do that? It should be able, you change anything here, it also changes the letters from here. So let's see how best we can do that. So we're going to still calculate for the first one, then we share it, hold down. That's one advantage with Excel. You can do one thing and the rest, it just copies. Now, let's get to do that. I wouldn't prefer using this because a long formula. We shall go and use the formula bar. You see this is a formula bar. Whatever you do here goes up here. Now, let's get started. As I said before, all formulas start with equal sign. Equals to if G5 is greater than or equals to how many times have we opened the brackets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you close 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You press enter. See, it gives us the mark. If let's change here like 97. See, if this is 99, automatic it looks at the average. So we still apply the same formula by click and drag. Thank you for joining me today. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up.